the light's gone, to be honest. Them changed. I'm going to put them ones back inside. Oh, misfiring. So we see that spark plug right there. Alright guys, welcome to the video of Hoodstig. So basically we've checked the MAF sensor and that did not do anything. We even unplugged the MAF sensor and that didn't do anything. So in this present moment of time, we've done a diagnostic test and we've tried to delete, erase as much problems as we could. It's saying mass airflow sensor G70. If you guys can see that, fault code and freeze data information will be erased. Are you sure you want to erase that? Let's see what happens. Oh wow, the light's gone. Look at the dashboard. Oh god, the car sounds different. The engine light just disappeared and now the car just immediately sounds different. There's a pipe pressure. See? That also did not find the problem. It found the problem, it said the problem. It said the MAF sensor, but it just didn't make any sense. So it seems like it's something else. But I do have another solution, and we will use some of the parts from the coil pot Audi A3. And this is literally stock. There's nothing we messed around with this. This is how it's supposed to look, and I wished it looked like this, but I didn't know that this one was completely, being messed. It's just done in a different way. It's blocked hoses, blocked many things. It's all over the place. So going back to the salvage one, what I'm going to do is to check the MAF sensor. That one might not be working. Might be a new one. I'm going to take this MAF sensor out, just this bit here, and I'm going to try and error with this one to see what difference it makes on the car. But I strongly believe at this present moment of time it might not be the MAF sensor. I'm just going to get my phone out because there's a few things I wanted to mention from a few of the people. Right, so you guys can probably hear me better now. So I've got the friend on Instagram. I've seen him rebuild one of these engines, forged it to 600 brake horsepower. Unbelievable, got no knowledge. And now he said to me again, he said first things first, get a VAG-COM diagnostic. We'll check any misfiring issues and electrical issues, and even tell me which piston might not be running right. So he recommended me, like, there's no N75 valve. It looks like it's been deleted, and it's supposed to be there. It's really important that it's there because an N75's job is the boost controller. So I've looked in the car and I can't find a boost controller. So how the boost getting controlled, we don't know. There is a sensor inside the induction hard pipe, right behind here somewhere, but that's something that I'll have to go and check. But as far as I know, there's no N75 valve, and that's really important. So another thing that Sonic mentioned is that a misfire of the car, like struggling, hesitating, could be possibly again another friend of mine called Graham, who's got 1,000 brake horsepower BMW N54 engine. He's got a lot of experience in these cars, and they both recommended me it could be the R8 coil packs, or it could be sticky spark plugs. So them two are one of the main reasons as to why the car is not doing its job, and that's something that I need to check, the R8 coil packs and also the spark plug. So I could do trial and error. I could use the salvage Audi A3 and hopefully that might make a difference. But again, going back to Sonic, so another thing that he mentioned, something to do with a wastegate issue. Now the wastegate is down there, I don't know if you guys can see that. So that black bit, a wastegate job is to use the pressure of the turbo, and the common problem with these cars, the wastegate could fail. Common problem. If that wastegate can be checked or fixed, or get a new wastegate, because they're common problems, that can solve the issue. Because it kind of makes sense, because a sticky wastegate will have a blockage and it'll hold the pressure, causing the turbo not to work. So in effect, the turbo is not working in this present moment of time, and if you start the car, everything, it just sounds like there's a blockage in the turbo and it's not doing its job. So the wastegate could be an issue. And again, Sonic, is very knowledgeable, and he mentioned that as it's a big, like, it gives reassurance to the situation. It narrows down the problem, because at the moment, without that insight, I wouldn't know what to check. I'm spending money on new parts which might not even be the problem, so it could be most likely the wastegate. So that's it really. Also want to mention all the people on YouTube. It's really important that I get across to everybody, because there's been some great people that have helped out in the comment section. There's 78 messages, absolutely unbelievable. So first of all, we'll start off with Ben Hartshorn. Sorry if I mispronounce it wrong, but he said, obviously a really smart one, the recirculating valve and the hockey puck. I'm not familiar with the hockey puck, but I did look into it, and obviously it's to do with the evap system. Now, he's correct, there is no N75 valve, which is the boost controller. Sonic mentioned that same thing, so they must have experience with this. And again, the catch can is too small, the pipe work is too small, and that's correct. I've even double checked that with a few other people and that have experience with these engines, and that's one thing to get changed. So I might look into getting that changed. Ben has mentioned, and also the bolt here, right here, you can see that is the PVC system, but that's been deleted. Next person that's been helpful, Brad Bullen, big insight about these engines. This is a 150, again AUM says right there, that's the engine code. It's a 150 brake horsepower standard. Now I know what engine it is. It helps out the situation. And these have weak conrods, according to what Brad said. S3 Sonic also mentioned that it's got weak conrods. I mean, after 300 foot-pound of torque, they'll just get just shredded. So it's not a very capable engine unless it's been forged, but we don't know that at this present moment of time. With these supporting mods, Graham mentioned that this could be running 270-280 brake horsepower. It could be correct, could be incorrect, but with all these supporting mods, with all the mods that's in the car, it's looking promising. And again, I might be taking this to a tuner place. I might be taking it to Artec or another VAG specialist, and they will be looking into the car further. But at this present moment of time, I'll see if I can do anything with the wastegate and trial and error with the other Audi that we've got over there. But yeah, so another few more comments. Again, has been quite helpful. There's been some funny ones as well. Craig, whoever done the mods, whoever owned it, I had no idea. There's been some absolute funny people. NGP mentioned about the intro being cut down. I really appreciate that. It's helped out. I mean, all the comments helps out. Man like Wezo, he's another YouTuber, big respect to him. He's also brought an Audi TT tuned 180. Obviously he's got the Bam 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 engine, and he's mentioned about a switchable maps, about a brake and accelerator, and see if the engine light flashes. So really thank you for that, Wezo. I'm definitely going to check that. I can just literally mention all you guys, but at the present moment of time, I was looking for help, and a lot of people have, Birmingham Racing's mentioned the tuning company, and he's right, it's the best thing to do right now. So absolutely mental how much people are helping me out with this comment section in the videos. Really appreciate it. Mahmoud Bassett, again, he mentioned about the car. He's predicting is 240 brake horsepower. It could be a KO3 stock turbo or a KO3 S hybrid turbo. At this present moment in time, we don't know, but the previous owner did mention it could be a hybrid. It was a hybrid turbo. A lot of people, YK Recreation, here's a good one. He mentioned to get change the braided lines, because only supposed to use A and fittings, otherwise the rubber connectors leak after a while. So really appreciate that to him. So anyways, just wanted to touch up on that, and just want to say thank you very much. And let's get back to the job and finding out the situation. So let's start off with taking the math from this one, and let's get to work. Okay, so just the spray. Need to get drifting with the Lexus again. It's been a while. But it should be alright. Okay, wait. Let's stick this in here. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alright, the light's gone. The engine management light's gone, but the sound is still there, if you guys can hear that. It runs better though. There's no misfire now at all. Just no turbo. No smoke. So it does run better. It does run better, but just no turbo. Not sure why. Something to do with that thing there. Alright, here's what it is. Now we know the MAF sensor, it's changed, but the problem is not the MAF sensor. It could be the wastegate or the coil packs or the injectors. So we're going to get to that next. Okay, so we've taken the cover off. We've got the engine bay right here. I'm taking off the coil packs. So this is the coil pack from this stock Audi A3, and we're going to take it over 4 and we're going to swap it for the R8 coil packs, and we're going to see if it makes a difference. If anybody's ever done this before, you take off the cover. With these, you just flick this up and you lift this out. There we go. There we go. That's number 3. It's actually got a bit of fluid in this one. But that's number 3. Let's get to the 4th one. Okay. Right, so here's all for take that over here. And we will get to work. Right. Okay. Quite hot. So I don't see any differences in these, but yeah. Just looks cool that it's red colour, to be honest. I don't know if this car's been serviced or not. That's the only thing with buying cars from salvage. You don't know if this car's been serviced unless it becomes like paperwork or anything like that. But there has been none, to be honest. Let's take the final one out. I don't know if I could check these if they still work or if there's something wrong with them, but anyways, right, so that's them changed. I'm going to put them ones back inside and see if they work. So let's just see how the spark plugs are looking, if there's any oil leak, fuel on them, or if they're black. So it's very good to check this. Wastegate is the only thing. I do think it's the wastegate. Someone's calling me. Yes, Graham.
You alright, buddy?
What's going on?
Yeah, not too bad. Basically, you know the MAF sensor?
Yeah, the MAF sensor.
So the MAF sensor, if that's been unplugged and plugged back in, you need diagnostics to clear that fault because it will have a shadow error code there.
Yeah.
And with the turbo issues, you might want to get a Medivac and basically test the vacuum. So if it's not pulling vacuum, then the turbo is obviously not building the right pressures or anything.
Yeah, someone did mention. Yeah, someone mentioned about the wastegate. The common problems in these cars. Go on.
The side of the wastegate where you can adjust the actuator.
Oh, nice.
If it's not that, then it might be the actual map. If someone's mapped it, maybe like a mobile mechanic mapper or something.
Okay.
So basically, you might have not done the back pressures properly.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, that might be the. I know exactly what the MAF sensor issue is, though. That's just an error shadow code that needs to be cleared with the diagnostics.
I did get a diagnostics and I did try to clear it. It did disappear, but then it come back again.
Oh right, okay. So you might just need a new MAF sensor. I did see in your video there was insulation tape around the MAF sensor holding it in. Maybe when he put it back in, he fucked one of the plugs up inside of it. You know, the little pins.
Yeah.
So he might have done that. Yeah, that's the only thing I could suggest, buddy.
I'm doing what you said now. I'm trying the coil packs now.
Yeah, so the coil packs, I run the same coil packs in my Beamer.
Yeah, yeah.
Coil packs, they should be good. But maybe if you take the spark plugs out and check the foul in it, do you have a feeler gauge?
Feeler gauge? Nah, I don't have one of those.
So basically a feeler gauge is you put it in the spark plug to test the gap from the spark to the metal bit.
Oh wow.
So basically you could be way over your foul. So with them spark plugs, I'd say it should be about 22 foul.
Yeah, man. I don't think I've got one of those. The only thing I could do now is probably check the spark plugs if they're black or if they're looking a bit like burnt and stuff.
Do you have a garage near you?
Nah, well, they're all closed today. It's Sunday, innit? The only thing I could do is.
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm just see if I can do like a quick fix now. But I think most likely, I'm gonna have to take it to a garage.
If they measure the foul and they're not about 22, then it's obviously the spark plug. So if you put them back in and it's still like that, you might have to just change your spark plugs. They might have had it, but your coil packs should all be alright.
Yeah, because what I'm gonna do now, I've got another Audi A3 next to me. I don't know if you've seen the video. I'm gonna swap the spark plugs around.
Okay.
And swap the coil packs around.
Well, yeah, you also have a MAF sensor on that one. So if you take the MAF sensor off that, if you take that off the other Audi and put it onto that one, and then see what happens once you plugged it in.
Yeah, I did try that. I have already tried that, and that didn't do anything.
Right. Okay. Then that's then the problem is your actual MAF sensor relay thing.
MAF. Oh, so yeah. I see what you mean. The electric.
So the electric.
Yeah.
The electric part. It's the wire that's actually gone. See, he probably fucked that up, the previous owner, with this insulation tape. Yeah, there's a pin missing on it, to be honest.
So if I look at the other one, there's like 3 metal pins, yeah. And if I look at the other one, it's got one gold pin missing inside the electric bit.
That's the problem.
Jeez.
So that's your turbo issue. That's your turbo problem fixed once you get a new one of that. How much did you pay for the modified S3, if you don't mind me asking?
Just under £1,000.
Fucking good price, mate.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, but I mean, I had one of them. One of them engines. I had the A4 with that engine, which is the exact same engine as what you got on your new one, which is the AUM.
Yeah, that's it, AUM.
150 horsepower.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was running 730 horsepower.
What the hell, man? That's
we
nuts,
crashed it the other day, though. Unfortunately, I didn't build it. I just know a lot about these engines. My mate Henry, that lives in Taunton, he sold it to me, and I let my mate drive it, and he crashed it. It had a 4-wheel drive conversion.
Jeez.
And he went down a corner, and the 4-wheel drive conversion, the Halleck system, broke up, and he crashed it at 120 mile an hour.
Oh man.
Me in the car as a passenger, I'm in a fucking leg brace because of it.
No way.
Yeah, I fucked myself right up, mate.
Jeez,
but yeah, the car's a write off. It was in magazines and everything, the car.
Nah, man, you'll have to send a picture or video of it, man. Yeah. By the way, am I allowed to mention you in my videos? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Yeah, sure. Wicked, man. Thanks, man. Alright then, thank you very much. Sorry for your time, and really appreciate it, man.
That's alright, buddy. That's alright.
Alright then, see you in a bit, right? Take care of yourself, man. In a bit, man.
See you in a bit, buddy.
See you in a bit. Bye. Let's get to work. So, now I'm confused now, because now I'm just thinking, should I put them back inside now? Because this could be the issue. So let's see if I can take that. You can see the pin missing right there. There's only 3 pins. Alright, let's just carry on with the spark plug. Let's have a look at that. Okay, well that looks pretty black, that does, Bosh. So you see that spark plug right there. Unless we can get a garage to check them all out. Okay, that one also looks black. I'll get these checked in the garage, like what Graham said, to see if they're pushing 22 valve. Okay. That one also looks black. Bosh. I have to get a light down there, or a camera. I used to watch, I watch Salvage Rebuilds UK, and they're so good at rebuilding cars and fixing cars and diagnosing problems, and they don't go to a garage. So good they are. And there's the last one. So we've got all these out now. Put the old spark plugs from that car into this one. These are the ones that are from here. So we'll see if they do any better job. Put all the stock coil packs from the other Audi inside. Literally pushing them all in now. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, now we can start the car. Without the math, it should start up still, but it's all about the turbo. So let's see if it works. Okay, bismillah. This might blow up. Oh wow, starts up perfectly fine, no rough idle, still the same sound, still the same sound. So we can see that it's not the coil packs, it's not the spark plugs. I gotta check the injectors, but I really do believe it's the wastegate and the actuator, or possibly the turbo. That's the next thing to check now. So we'll get to that work now. We know that the spark plugs is not the issue, but you know, it is what it is. Let's unless I put the map on, I know the connectors are not right, but it should be working fine right now. But I'll do it right now. Should work now. Oh, misfiring. Running a bit rough, to be honest. But it's not fixing the issue, so it's not the MAF sensor. Okay guys, GoPro died. So actually I didn't want to mess with the actuator wastegate, the pressure, because that would mess with the mapping of the car. But if you guys want to hear something, not too sure what it is. There's not too much smoke in there, so I'm hoping it, it could be the wastegate that needs changing, because that's the most common problem. Again, I did do some research, and S3 Sonic and Graham mentioned that it could be the wastegate that needs changing, so hopefully that's the problem. So hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I hope somebody learned from my winging the fix. First time ever doing this to an Audi car. I never done it before in my whole life. Just watched it and getting people's advice, and I've done what I did to do all the checks. So I'm not no mechanic. I'm just a normal regular guy that's trying to just wing it and trying to fix it. Kind of identified the problem. This could potentially be the problem. I've diagnosed the problem. I've done every single check. So again, I really appreciate everybody dropping a comment. If anybody still has any more tips or anything like that, please drop a comment down below. I'll definitely be reading it. So thank you very much, and God bless you, and take care. So peace, take care, see you in the next video.